Newsvendor or Newsboy problem is suitable for items that have a limited shelf life, so you cannot buy the same item multiple times, even twice. Okay, and it is motivated by news vendors because they have to buy the newspaper in the beginning of the day, early morning, and then sell throughout the day. At the end of the day, unsold newspaper can be returned to the publishing organization for a salvage value. Okay, but that is a cent on a dollar. And in a Newsvendor problem setting, what you need to define or determine is what is the profit, and that is price of each unit, and this is selling price, of course, of a unit minus cost per unit. Okay, then you need to calculate loss, and that is your cost per unit minus the salvage value. Okay. So what we are trying to do is basically determine a case where buying more newspaper means you will lose money because you will not able to sell that newspaper, and also finding a number where buying one less newspaper is a missed opportunity to make more money. Okay, and what you do is you calculate a CPN ratio, which is a critical ratio, and it's calculated as profit divided by profit plus loss. Okay. So once you know this profit divided by profit plus loss, which is your critical ratio, you can actually calculate how many newspaper you should buy in the beginning of the day, given that you know the demand distribution for the newspaper. In this class we will be using normal distribution almost for everything, and normal distribution is defined by the mean and standard deviation. Okay, so we will be given the mean and standard deviation. Using the critical ratio, we will calculate a z-value or read a z-value from normal distribution table. And then calculate the number, which is gonna be basically mean plus the z-value times the standard deviation of the demand. Okay? And this is a very easy problem setting, and I'll show you how to do it. Here's a problem that we can practice. In this problem we are looking at a fashion company, and they are selling certain product, and let me try to identify the available information. So what I see is there is a demand, and the mean is 25,000, standard deviation is equal to 1,600, and the company pays $35 for production and $5 for transportation. So cost per product is basically 35 plus 5, that is $40, and transport for each product, and sells it for $100. So price is $100, and at the end of the season unsold apparels are collected from retail stores and sold to discount store for $20 each. So salvage value is $20. Right. Profit is basically 100 minus 40, that is 60, and loss, if I cannot sell this product, it cost me $40 to make it and transport it, and then I would have to sell it for $20 as the salvage value. That leaves me with 20. So my CPN ratio, profit plus loss, is equal to 60 plus 20. CPN is 0.75. Right, now because it says normally distributed demand, so I need to go to the normal distribution table, find 0.75 in that table and read the corresponding z value, which is here. So 0.75 in this table is between these two numbers. Okay. The exact method is you have to get the extrapolation to find out what is the exact number, but it is okay for us if we go with the higher number, and the higher z value is 0.6 right here, that corresponds to that, and 0.08 for this column. Okay, so what I'm reading is 0.68 for this value that corresponds to 7.75 for the normal distribution table. So what 0.75 means is we need to kind of have enough product to satisfy 75% of the total demand. Okay, so I go back to my table and again open this one. Corresponding z value is 0.68. So my Q is mean plus z times sigma, and mean is equal to 25,000 plus 0.68 times 1600. So the end result is 26,088. So that should be the number of this product that I need to manufacture at the beginning of a season.